This is Paterson NJ Goodnews. How everybody doing? I have a guest on my talk show today, and this person is a recording artist from Paterson, New Jersey, and his name is White Wolf. How you doing, White Wolf?
Great.
Okay. Right. Tell the people about White Wolf.
Okay, my name actually is, I'm verified, is Alexander Green. Bo Green was my father, was actually one of the first police officers, black, oriented police officers in Paterson, which fell up under the narcotics division. He left, which was a separation in my family and so forth, but at the same time I was brought up here in the Fourth Ward. I lived at 270 Broadway. I am actually a development of Paterson. I look at things to be totally different compared to what I was looking at when I was coming up. I was a wild boy.
Okay.
You know, and as they said, I ran with the Rosses. I was a yard boy, a rude boy, but at the same time, I came to terms, so therefore I picked up different dialects as well.
Okay.
When it came to music, that always been, you know, the thing that solved me, you know, and really comforted me because, you know, they said back in the day was music solves and comforts the savage beast.
How did White Wolf got into music, and how did the name White Wolf got started?
Well, with me, I hooked up with my nephew, which is actually the owner of B-Tap Music, Patersonnj, which is located here in Paterson, PA.
Who your nephew?
PA.
Oh, okay.
AKB.
Okay,
You know,
yeah, that's true.
That
That's
tap boy.
who produced my last project I did.
Exactly.
Yeah, on the Famous Ink Records.
Well, we actually made the first video within, well, the track and the video within one day.
Wow.
We did that together, and also Boom Blaze, which is Barney Green, which is my other nephew. So actually, the business is really a family business. But you know, they took heed to what I was leading on, and at the same time, they had their big dreams at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But what I was trying to do is we maneuvered the music as not so much as like a hard copy of what is attacking people. You know, with the drugs, the violence, the guns, the jewelry, the drugs. You know what I'm saying? So what we did, we incorporated, we fused it.
Okay.
And they brought about the first video, which was Change.
Okay.
So it was more like some of that down south twang.
Awesome.
Bring it up to the other day with the New Jersey slang, which a lot of people understood me as, wow, you from Jersey? No, you from New York? No, I'm from Jersey.
Okay.
I am not gonna claim no other state where I wasn't raised at. But the thing about it is we incorporated all that together to make a better business. And right now today, if you understand, a lot of people loving it because I'm bringing the R&B back. I'm using the vocals.
Yeah.
You know, which my nephews inquired, like, yo, you know your harmony and everything. Go ahead and do what you do. So that's where the White Wolf actually started at. It started on Change.
Okay. Speaking of where you from, you originally from Paterson, New Jersey, correct?
Actually, let me give you some real history.
Okay.
All right, I was born 63 of September. I'm a Virgo baby.
Okay.
I'm a true baby. September 5th. I was born in DC.
Oh, okay.
But I was brought up here like 4 years old.
Oh, wow.
By my mother and my father, and they moved from Washington, D.C. That's where I was born at.
Okay.
And we moved to 270 Broadway right there on Summer Street. I was here for the rides and everything. Because I actually can recall.
Pardon me for cutting you off. So you telling me you was here when the good times of Paterson?
Yes.
The Hollywood of Paterson, New Jersey.
Yes.
So tell me about matter of fact, tell us on TV Land.
Okay.
About the history of music in Paterson, New Jersey.
Okay. The hub of Paterson, New Jersey is the foundation of music here. They had all applications for children. You know, you had programs as far as recreation. You had music recreation as far as like using the ambassadors. Mm-hmm. They was part of the community. It was established out of the community, which brought about, okay, you get your grades right, you can be a part of this drill team,
Okay.
which they travel all over the United States.
Okay.
You know, actually, my sister, my older sister, that's who turned me out to music, was one of them. She was an ambassadorette. She actually danced from and flating the batons and the flags and so forth. But Paterson was actually the hub. I mean, like when you talk about a touch of class, well, there's so many groups. I mean, I can name some people, but at the same time, you know, Troy Patterson, you know, Monk Power. I mean, like Monkey Power, Mr. Alvin. Okay. Ilion's father. Okay, so I mean, like we can go on to history. You know, you're talking about the Austins.
Okay.
You know, you're talking about Ozzy. I mean, these people have been in my life. It was a part of my life when I was coming up.
Okay, a question. Where were these concerts was at in Paterson?
Okay.
I know for what I know from other people telling me, Barber Park.
One of them, yes.
Okay, tell me the history about Barber Park.
Barber Park was a place where they actually released all their feelings, where everybody came together as a nation.
Mm-hmm.
They used to have these concerts every summer.
What kind of concerts?
It was just whatever you brought to the table, basically. Okay. And then they brought outsiders, you know, that was from like other states. Like I said, you know, you talking about Funkadelics, Parliaments, the Blackbirds, Confunction, to be honest with you.
All this from that Barber Park?
Yes.
Wow.
That little U stop that's right there,
Mm-hmm.
that's why it was there. That was actually the stage.
Wow, okay.
But remember, if you remember back in the day, it used to have the outlets next to it.
Yeah, okay.
They don't have it no more.
Well, yeah, my family, my old head friends told me the history about Barber Park.
Barber Park is very popular to a lot of people that really know the history of music. Like I said, every year it used to be a concert there. My sister actually turned me out to it. I was like 7, 8 years old.
Wow.
And it's like music solves, you know, the hostility of a beast.
Mm-hmm.
But with us humans, it's the same thing. You know, I mean, like when you get to think about music, you go into another world. You forget about what got you upset.
Yeah, you're right.
But then at the same time,
Right.
music also can direct you
Mm-hmm.
into, okay, let me try that. I didn't know that. You know, and that's where I'm coming from with my R&B.
Okay.
You know, I'm bringing that class, that fusion where, okay, this is what the White Wolf was about. I sat back and I sat in the tree lines and I'm watching everything. You might walk past me, you didn't even know it was me, but
Yeah.
I'm watching you the whole time.
Okay. So speaking of your music, right? Where can the people out here on Facebook, YouTube, whatever they watching this talk show at, where can they get your music? How can they contact you?
Okay, to contact me directly, I'm on Facebook, Instagram.
Oh, hold up. Okay, that noise outside.
They must know I'm here. But
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Spotify. I'm really posted on everything.
What's your name? What they gotta put in to get your music or contact you?
Okay, the White Wolf is spelled with THA.
You could say it to the camera.
THA, WHITE WOLF, the White Wolf. And as you notice, it also say artist behind it. But you can get in contact with me through all the circular international things as far as the internet is concerned.
Okay, cool. Okay,
I get YouTube. We're on YouTube as well. My bad.
Oh, okay,
I'm under 2 different lines as far as labels are concerned.
Yeah.
B-Tap Music, which I established with and I started with. B-Tap Music, Pat Boys. We're on YouTube. You'll see several of my videos as well as my family members. But like I said, I opened up another label called the Wolfpack. I did that last year.
And I'm looking forward to working with you in the near future on a project.
Yes.
On a major project.
I've been
in
trying
the
to
near
get you in
future.
that. I've been trying to get you in
And
that.
I promise you, it will happen next year.
Okay, cool.
and I owe that to my fans, to Paterson.
You know, you're a beautiful person.
And, you know,
You're a beautiful
no,
person. You've
yeah.
been striving for a long time.
Yeah.
And it's time for somebody to help you out on this as well. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
hey, we're gonna help each other.
Exactly. That's what we do.
All that said, God is good. So tell me more about this history of music in the city of Paterson.
Okay, well, now let me go even deeper now.
Okay.
You already know. My father was actually not only a police officer, but he's one of the greatest artists there was, because he sung the gospel highlights, the gospel consolators, which he was the founding father of, over on Summer Street at Bishop Church.
Bishop who?
I want to say White, but it's not, because that's it was one of Stephen and White from Alabama Projects.
Okay.
That was their grandfather.
Okay.
And
So what was your father's name that sung with that gospel highlight juniors?
not Juniors, the original gospel.
Oh, the original gospel highlight. My bad. Okay.
The original gospel highlights is Alexander Bo Green.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
he established himself a long time, and then he was with the gospel highlights, and he created gospel consolators. He dealt with Mackenzie.
Okay.
So Pee Wee and all of them I know personally. They watch me raise up, you know. So
Okay.
that's why, as far as our community is concerned, I'm really concerned, you know, because I used to get my hair cut over here at the barbershop on Hamilton Ave.
Oh, okay.
And even though that building is still standing there, but it's not occupied. But the point is, like, we as a people, we need to come together and get our community back.
Yeah.
On the real, I mean, like, if nobody stands for something, you're gonna fall for anything.
Yeah, because I'm kind of surprised with this information, with this good information. Paterson was the mecca of African American music.
Yes, it was.
Especially
Especially gospel. It really was established with gospel.
Mhm.
I mean, we had a record store that stayed open for years right there on Lower Main, right next to it. Actually,
you talking about Record City?
yes, sir.
Mhm.
I mean, it sold most of the gospel out of here. You know, I mean, like, Newark actually used to come over here to get their gospel records.
Yeah, I know that, and this is something that I'm so happy that these new recording artists and recording artists like yourself making a comeback is about to put Paterson back on the map.
Yes, I mean,
And I'm just hoping that the community, the politicians, and the community activists get behind this, because this is awesome. This could make us the best city in New Jersey, like before.
exactly. That's where it was at. I mean,
Yeah.
if you look at our message, it's always been told all through history, and it was actually delivered through music. Like, going back to the days of slavery. I mean, they would sing in the cotton fields.
Wow.
You know, and you didn't know there was a message that was being delivered to the next plantation. I mean, like, at the end of the day, people indicate, like, what's white, what's black. Actually, white people are black. Because if you look at the history, how many people have been raped? How many white girls actually loved the black men and snuck off with them on a snake tail and had children? So therefore, who's a different race?
Yeah.
And if you're born in any kind of governed hub, whether it's come off the coast of Atlantic coast or either the Gulf Coast or the Pacific Coast, there's so much mingling going on as far as race that we actually all just humans.
No.
You know, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I make a choice when I get up every morning. Do I want to wash my face? Do I want to brush my teeth? It's 170 degrees outside. Do I want to put on long pants or do I want to put on shorts?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, this is the major problem. That's why I see, okay, if I jump into my music, and I look at it like, if I get a message through that, somebody can understand it. And if they understand it, then they are definitely going to incorporate themselves in coming back to me. You know, which I wanted to be universal. Not only just universal, but I wanted to be a love and understanding. And through understanding and love and appreciation and being consistent, this is what we need. You know, because if we don't have that, moral aspects, this which we was brought up in, you know, if we don't have the morals within ourselves, we're not going to respect ourselves. So therefore, nobody is not going to respect you. So if you don't get respect, now you feel hostile.
Yeah.
But if you respect yourself, a person would actually feel that fine line and say, okay, let me not bother them. Even if they don't have respect for themselves. But at the same time, we can't just give up on our people. And that's what's really hurting us in society. We're giving up on our people. That's why I'm kicking out this music like I am. You know, just like Martin Luther King. Going back to the history of Paterson. BP is sitting on a holy ground right now. It's been sitting there. That's why it's been sitting there for so many years.
Tell us the story about BP gas station, where BP gas station is at. What that spot right there? What was that before?
Actually, that was Martin Luther King Church, and it was one of the biggest cathedrals that was in Paterson that was accepted by. Actually, St. Luke was under Martin Luther King Church.
Wow.
I mean, your councilmen and your representatives and I mean all your high figures and those that was making money. I mean, black society that was making money, quote and unquote. 'Cause I mean, you have River Street was actually got fruit and vegetables and meat and everything. Okay, and then downtown was basically a clothing. You know.
Okay.
But now here it is, everything's switched. Now it's all the way up in Gately's Ave. But what I remember coming up. Because my mother used to make me go down to the basement and get my sister after the little dance they used to have in the basement.
Oh, okay.
So she used to make me go over there and get out like she had no business being there, so I just bring her out. But the reality is, this community here in the Fourth Ward is one of the strongest communities there was. Just like down the hill, like the CCP area. I was brought up in a community where we as a people was not just you live down the street, my next door neighbor, I pay no attention to you. You know, we're a village. I have no choice but to recognize you and to respect you and your children. Because at the end of the day, it takes a village to raise one child. You know, it's a lot like Patrick's right here on Summer Street and what's that, Ellison Street. It was actually a church.
Okay.
It used to be a nursery center where parents actually can leave their kids there and they will watch your kids throughout the duration of you going to work.
Wow. Okay.
I was one of the kids. That's how I know. And right across from 270 Broadway, that little block square where you see the bench at, that's fenced in, that actually used to be Paterson Museum.
Wow.
And it was a little small, 14 by 20.
Wow.
Which is part of the library. That's why nobody has put nothing in there, and that's why that little section is sectioned off, because that actually used to be a museum, which they done moved the museum downtown.
Yeah, Market Street.
You know, I mean, like, there's so much history in Paterson. If you don't know Paterson, you get lost, because then you want to be able to appreciate the power that Paterson really has. I mean, look, you talking about Alexander Graham Bell. You talking about one of the actual presidents that actually came to Hamilton. He actually came through and helped them with the Silk City. That's why we became Silk City, because he actually furnished the power and everything on Mill Street.
Wow.
All them apartments now were actually factories, and they was actually pushing out more silk than anything in the whole United States. That, you know, made publication and also it made money for Paterson. Which us black folk, I hate to say the terminology of black, you know, because I don't believe.
Okay, right. Well, we're gonna go into the part 2 of the video.
Okay, cool.